Okay, we're looking at the Atwood setup, and what's important to know is you've got to have a pulley that's very low in friction. So you test it this way. It's connected to this post so that half of the mast is off and part of it is on, and it is below shoulder height. That way I have a fairly good control on the mast. The card is aligned, so if you look at it, it's just below the photo gate here, and I'll show you how you can tell with the little red light that's roughly right here. As you can see, it's not on. If I move it, it goes on. So you see that? That's on. You want to make sure it's just off before you start, so that it's very, very sensitive. Now that resulted in a given time over here, which, if you're not careful, will give you an initial velocity and a source of air, because you'll be using the wrong equation. Now what I've got here is the heavier mass is going to go down, the lighter one is going to go up. I'm controlling the lighter mass by having a heavy weight on top of it so that I can come over here and control it. I'm pushing down on the lighter mass. I've got a small problem again because you saw the light went on. I'm adjusting it, but I'm pressing down and I can reset. Ideally, this is a lab done with 2 to 3 people, so one person can control the timer, one person can control the thing, one person can make sure that there's nothing unusual happening as it moves. So, okay. I'm pushing down now so that it can't move. It's stable, it's 0, and now I'm going to release it. And as soon as the card is through, I'm going to catch it by simply snapping my fingers shut. And there I've got my data. Now this would be repeated roughly 3 times for each run. I take mass off of the lighter one, put it onto the heavier one. The friction will be the same throughout this part of the lab. In part 2, you'll be adding mass to both sides, so the friction will increase and the data will be less accurate.